שלום לכולם, נמצאת כאן איתי בימאית הסרט מרגלים מזדמנים, והשיחה בינינו תתקיים בשפה האנגלית. Hi to Mrs. Oana G'oργ'יו, the director of Occasional Spies. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine. It's nice to see you, even if we are in these two pictures,
Yes. You are coming to our festival, our Romanian Film Festival in Israel, and you will be attending the screenings and then some QAs at Tel Aviv, Haifa, Holon. Before your visit, I would like to discuss a bit about the movie, so you can give us some of a teaser to come and see it and, of course, discuss with you later. So Occasional Spies is a documentary movie about a subject that has to do a lot with us. How did you come across the subject? Why did you find it interesting?
First of all, it was a little bit of, I was making another documentary before about the Romanians' Aliyah to Israel. So during my whole research back then, I came to this story. Some of the characters were part of that film too, so I thought it worth a try and a research to discuss a little bit about these people that I named them occasional spies, but actually they were just some simple people that were caught in the middle of the Second World War. They were recruited by the British intelligence from all around Israel and sent back to East Europe. And basically what I was following was to see how the history is building up and how we cannot say that, oh yeah, we are from one country or another country, because everything is linked, everything has a connection. And basically this film is telling the story of Romania, of Yugoslavia, of Hungary, Slovakia, and Israel in the same time. So it's so strange because we are used to learn the history of our own country, but actually we are not alone. We are all together. We are all together, and this is what I was trying to do, to tell the personal story of some people, some simple people that in the end became heroes for some, I don't know, warriors for some, anyway, courageous people.
No doubt about that, and this is very obvious while watching the movie, how they become exactly as you said. Now, the movie itself, you chose, as you always do, a very interesting way of putting it all together. The movie actually is not only about discussions with people who can portray something, but it has also a dramatic point of view, because you chose actors to actually act on behalf of the characters you talk about. How did you come to this decision?
When I was making the research and found out all the stories of the personal stories of all the characters, of all these heroes, I realized that I don't want to make a historical film and that's it, because history is made by little stories, by detailed stories, and those are the ones that are most powerful. And of course that I was accessing archive materials for the film, so I had footage from Israel archive, from Romanian archive, from Hungarian archive, Slovakian one, but still was not enough for me, because I wanted to tell the personal story of my characters that I fell in love with, of course. And I met their families in Israel, so I was able to know very little details that were so beautiful and so interesting and so, as I said, powerful for somebody's story, let's say. And I didn't know how to make it happen, because of course they are not alive anymore to tell the stories. Of course, they were in the end part of the British intelligence, so obviously they were not filmed. So I decided to make a reenactment and to try to find people that are looking alike. And that was a complicated story because, of course, there are no actors that look alike my characters. And I
But
found
you found
even...
some similarity in some
I
cases.
found, and I'm very happy that I managed to do it. I mean, basically, there are all my colleagues that are part of the film, and we made this reenactment with photographs, and everything comes from the fact that when they started their journey, when they left Tel Aviv for Cairo, when their mission started, they were taking pictures because back then they didn't realize that there is a secret mission, as they were simple people, as I said, and they were making pictures of themselves. So basically the film starts with real pictures, slowly it's getting into fake pictures or reenacted pictures, and in the end it comes back to reality, to the tough reality. So it is a doco-drama, if you want, but we tried to be as close as possible to the real events and not invent too much, let's say, not to fictionalize.
And if what you said just now didn't make people come to the movie, then I don't know what. But it's a very interesting story. It's a very important one for us to know, and we'll talk more when we meet at the different screenings about your motivation to explore this particular story in time, this period, and Israel in general, and Jews, because there is something very interesting. We'll keep that for the halls themselves, for the cinematheques that I just mentioned. And at the end of the day, do you have more movies to come, documentaries, that somehow you found their materials in this one?
It is always, it's like a fairy tale, because of course during the research you find some other things that are moving you further. Yes, I do have something in my mind, and I hope I will find a leading little wire to that one. All I can promise to the audience is that for sure they will find out things that they never know about this subject. And this was happening to me even when I showed the film to the families of these heroes. They didn't know some of the stories. What I was doing was to put them together, to get information from here and there, and found something very interesting. So I promise that will be some revelations about Israeli history.
Okay, no doubt about that. Mrs. Oana G'eorghiou, thank you very much, and we are looking forward to see you here in Israel. ביי.
ביי, ביי.
למען הצופים שלנו כאן, כאמור, הסרט מרגלים מזדמנים יוקרן בסינמטקים של תל אביב, חיפה, חולון, ובסוף אוקטובר גם בירושלים. אז אנחנו מחכים לכם באולמות, להתראות. כאן איריס לקנר, האוצרת והמנהלת של פסטיבל הקולנוע הרומני בישראל.